Alright guys, welcome back to more rainy PES 6 at the Riverside Stadium today to take on Middlesbrough. So yeah, we got Europe coming up again in midweek, and obviously we want to, well, we're going to need to take it seriously just to make sure that we, get through in the group and whatnot. And yeah, just, we got it's Bayer Leverkusen, that's the thing coming up. So I'm a little bit shaky about it, to be honest, but I'm not going to take this match lightly though. I'm not going to just try and rest up for the sake of resting up, too much to prepare for midweek, but I want to try and at least go for, I want to just give it one last attempt to try and get top of the group in the Champions League. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. With that in mind, to take on Middlesbrough, we have got Mafior in DMF area. He's alongside Pedretti today. We've got Saviola and Aguero up front. Andy Cole, we've brought him with us actually, the loanee, so he's going to be, oh wait a minute, this could be, oh that could have been alright for Aguero, that. Yeah, he's on the bench if we get a chance to bring him on, but only if we're sort of 1 or 2 goals up, maybe into the second half, would we consider that, possibly. So yeah, there is that. We got Vandenborg on the right of midfield today. We got Mafior. What else we got is Saviola. Oh, and I think that was a save by Schwartz, I want to say. Mutu is on the bench, so I'm going to keep him fresh, to be honest. But like I say, he can come on if we need him to. We got Ben Arthur on the field today, and it's Mafior. Oh, and Pedretti was in there. So yeah, Ben Arthur is on the left side though, whereas Vandenborg is on the right. So I don't know, maybe I should switch those round actually, saying that. But yeah, oh well, it doesn't really necessarily matter. And yeah, I think we got Was in the AMF. I think Benatira, I think he's on the bench, I want to say, or was he? I think he's on the bench. So yeah, and what else? Yeah, Carini is in goal today, but Kushak had a bit of fatigue because I think he was one of the ones on international duty, wasn't he? So yeah, those guys have come back, but obviously with the fatigue, they've been kept out. We got Rossi at the back with Metzelder, who's the captain today. Metzelder, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And Aguero's shot is way over. Maybe should have kept it low, possibly there. Oh well, we'll never know the outcome now if he did. So yeah, I think that's the full team there today. So let's see how that goes on. And yeah, I think we came here last season, and I think we won. I want to say either 3 or 4-0, I think, was one of them. I remember Urbina scoring in one of them. So yeah, that's all I can quite remember, but it was pretty good. We got a quick restart here. Ben Arthur's going to take it. Vandenborg is out wide, and he tries to get it into the centre of the box, but it's taken out for a corner. Was is going to take it. He is on the free kicks and the right corners today. He's also on the penalties because he's a proven penalty taker, according to the game. And Viduka is offside there. He's way offside. So yeah, company here. Pedretti, it's Ben Arthur, it's Was. We got Zidane on the bench, by the way. Whether or not we use him, I don't know yet. But yeah, plenty of money in the bank still, for next transfer window. And Ben Arthur couldn't pick out Saviola there, which probably would have been a dead set goal. That's the thing, that's kind of the exciting thing about the next window, though, because the next window, we've still got like 40,000 points or something like that. So by the end of the season, if we continue to play well and stuff like that and win games, which we should with our track record kind of thing, but yeah, if we do that, there's going to be quite a few thousand there to use in the next window. I'm expecting a big signing next window. So yeah, if we don't get a big signing next window, then something's wrong. And here's Saviola, and it's blocked out, and it's going to be a corner. I feel like we should have had a goal by now. Whipped into the box, back out, and we're going to get the throw in. It's back in there. Oh! I don't know who that came off in the end, but Schwarzer picks it up. And Van den Boy's out of position here. He's a right midfielder. Probably should have just be kept as a right wing back. So that's usually where Maxwell plays, but he was on international duty last game week. So obviously he's back now, but he's got a lot of fatigue. So playing players with fatigue is not a good idea, honestly. You can do it if you want, but not how I like to do things. Yeah, that was a pretty poor ball into the box there. And yeah, Chu Young was another one actually. Oh, and that's blocked out. And Metzelder is back to help out. Yeah, Chu Young is on red form, but he's got a little bit of fatigue and his stamina is slightly low, which is why he was kept out of the squad today. So yeah, I'm going to wait for the run. Oh, never mind. It's back here. Ben Arthur's whip-spin ball is kind of to nowhere. And so is Mafios. So yeah. That's another thing I just want to say really quickly as well as Metzelder, because we bought him from Dortmund. He is going to stay out of the Champions League. So I'm going to cup tie him, and that's a good save by Carini. It's back up the field here. And this could be a chance. Get this right. It's Aguero, one-on-one. Surely got to finish it. It's Aguero. Yes! Nice ball through there. Kind of reminds me of the one against, he's pretty much his title sealing goal against West Ham last season, where he was one-on-one, took it round and scored. Gets round the keeper easily there and finishes it. Slotted home. It's good to see him on the score sheet. We really haven't seen him for quite some time, have we? He was picked out just nicely there by, I think it was Saviola who picked him out, wasn't it? So yeah, here is Saviola actually. Back to Mafio, to Aguero. And this is actually pretty good, because here's Mafio getting... He was steamrolling forward there. You don't see him normally do things like that. And it's Aguero. And it's Saviola. Oh, he's way off target. How did he blaze it from there? Oh, I really don't know, but never mind. Because it's 1-0 to us at the break, which is good. Yeah, I really don't know how he blazed that over from there. I really don't know. We'll scratch our heads with that one for quite some time to come. But here we go again. Second half is off. It was really what we needed, was a goal like that at that sort of stage of the game, I guess. So yeah. And that's into the box, and it's back out again. And Middlesbrough managed to get it out there. Booted back up. Metzelder will deal with it. The header's back, and here's Was. It's with Pedretti, who's going to give the possession away. Mafio is in there, and Was is now coming back. And Pedretti's going to have to get over to this left-hand side for us, which he does. And danger averted. Is Rossi. Rossi played really well on, because what I've done is I've actually switched Rossi and Company's positions over, because usually I have... Oh, that was nearly through that. I usually have Company on sort of the right side of the defence, typically. But I think Rossi played on that right side against, I think it was United before, and he played really well, so I've switched those over. Company is on a red form. Rossi, I think it was just on green today, so yeah. That's whips into the box, and it's... it's almost away, but not quite. Oh, nice tackle that. That is nice. And it's Aguero, and he won't make it through. And Vandenborg's running in there. I kind of like Vandenborg on this right side of the midfield. He plays pretty well there, actually. Even though he's meant to be more of a defensive player, I think. But it's not too bad. And the header there, and Carini was just in the right position. I wasn't so sure about Carini's positioning there as that header went in, but yeah. And here is Was. And here is Aguero. And he's taken off the ball there. And still a bit of debate there. And this is going to go wide for Downing. And over to Ben Arthur here, which is good. And here is Was. And puts the ball through there for Ben Arthur. It's Ben Arthur. Oh, it's got to be a goal. And he gets an assist for Aguero to net the second one. And that's much more like it. Well, welcome back, Aguero. We haven't seen you for a while, but that's a good thing there. Saviola, Ben Arthur had the space, and then he just had to put it somewhere to one of our players. And he found Aguero nicely. Downing's actually come off for them now. I'm actually going to make our 3 changes in a moment. Saviola's going to come off and Andy Cole's going to come on. He's only on loan, obviously, till the end of the season, so give him a little bit of time. Like I say, if he's any good, we can consider maybe a full transfer in the future. He's like 18, I think, at this moment in time, though, so make what you will of that, but yeah. And that's a ball there to Aguero. Here is Saviola. It's back with Aguero. He's going to wait for the run of Vandenborg here. Vandenborg. Never mind. Aguero's waiting on a hat-trick here if he can get it. And that's taken out of play. The subs will get time to come on now. See how well they do. Aguero tries to whip it into the box. Was gets there in time. It's back. Ooh, nearly a foul given away there by, I think, Matthew it was, but not. And Matthew gets back, but can only cause a little distraction there. And Matthew has done really well to get back there. Nicely done. Here's Aguero. Here's Andy Cole. And it couldn't be picked out there. The thing is, though, he's got good pace, Andy Cole, which is one of the reasons that I thought, hey, let's go for him. Because I think I don't even remember us ever taking a player on loan in this series. Actually, I think he's the first one, if I'm not mistaken. So that's kind of interesting. And here's Carini. And time is nearly up, to be honest, in this game, and that's not a good ball, that. If we can just take the 3 points, that'll be enough for us today. Metzelder gets back for that one. Are they going to pile a load of men forward here? Because if so, we love to counter things. And that is a nice ball out, that. And this could really start something here. And it's Aguero who is offside. And that is actually unbelievable. I was actually going for Andy Cole there, but it went to Aguero. And there's Christie. And he goes for a shot. And, oh, it's taken away somehow. And it's lucky. And there's the full-time whistle, so didn't really get to see much of Andy Cole, but it was Aguero's day, really, wasn't it? So, yeah, not bad. There he is. There's the man. Shame he couldn't take home the match ball, though. Well, who else was it going to be? You know, who else was it going to be? It was going to be him. And Aguero gets 7.0. Everybody else, though, it was a little bit average. You know what I mean? Like 6s pretty much here. Carini got 6.5. pulled off some decent saves there. Was only the 5.5. 6.5 for Saviola. All these came on and got a 5.5, but didn't have much time exactly, did they? So, yeah, happy with that. So, these are the results from fixture 17 in the league. To kick us off there, we've got Everton, who drew 1-1 with Aston Villa. We've got Liverpool, who won 2-0 at Fulham. West Ham won away at 2-1 at Wigan Athletic. And Manchester City win the derby against Manchester United. Can you believe that? A team sitting in relegation at the moment wins the derby to take 3 vital points, which I think may push them out of the relegation zone actually now, because I know that Wigan have lost there, so we'll take a look in a moment. Chelsea have actually won at home against Newcastle there, and Arsenal lose at home 3-1 against Blackburn. So here's the league table, still 10 points clear there of Chelsea now, who have moved 4 points clear of West Ham and 6 points clear of United now. West Ham move up to 3rd there. Arsenal are down to 5th following their defeat against Blackburn. It gives Blackburn a little hope though, because they've moved up to 7th now. On the same amount of points as Bolton, and they're only 3 points off Liverpool in 6th, so still could be on for a European place possibly, so that's getting interesting there. Moving down to the bottom, yep, Manchester City are out of relegation only based on the goal difference, but still it's enough, and that could be 3 big points there, because I think they were close to relegation last season, so it is heating up. But Newcastle really do need another win, and they need it soon. So, Champions League is back in the next episode, and we are away again. We're going to be out by Leverkusen this time, and we just need to get a good result. I think even a draw is fine, but really just get a win. I think a win, didn't I say it guarantees a second or something? So yeah, could do with that. Could do with a Borussia Dortmund win possibly there, and we could still be on to top the group possibly. Not that it's really going to matter, but it's something I still want to go for. But otherwise, Chelsea and Manchester United are playing each other there in Group A, along with Juventus playing Barcelona. In Group C, we've got Inter against Schalke, and AC Milan visit Roma. So that should be very interesting. In Group D at the bottom there, which is one of the kind of interesting groups actually, is Bayern Munich and Villarreal, and Real Madrid are at home to PSV. So yeah, this could be a very big deciding week, because after this there's only one fixture left in the Champions League. So yeah, join us for that one next time, guys. It could be a big match day. So yeah, comment, subscribe and share as always, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.